launch and potentially could be on future launches here in NASA. All right, Jen, we are getting close. I know the excitement is building there just as much as it is here.
So much excitement, Steph. We just rushed over from talking to the closeout crew, and now on the clock we are T-minus 3 minutes and 19 seconds. At T-minus 1:30, we will let you listen in to the final countdown here from NASA. But it's actually getting quieter out here at the press site at Kennedy Space Center here. And I know on the beach the volume's kind of coming up a little bit, but we are getting very close. There's a lot of excitement. There was a sort of a cheer, a roar of cheering after we got that go decision from the launch director, and certainly so much excitement, so much gratitude for what has happened. Folks are so accomplished at everything that has gone on for the duration of this program and getting us to this point when it comes to launching Artemis II. So many people involved across NASA, across the other agencies that contribute. NOAA, the National Weather Service, the Space Weather Prediction Center here all play a role in providing information that helps get us to this point to launch today. And the weather, phenomenal. We have phenomenal weather out here as the skies have cleared as we continue to get ready for the launch of Artemis II, the SLS rocket, the most powerful rocket that NASA has ever built. Let's listen in as we await launch.
Removed from the rocket's upper stage, the ICPS, and it's been switched to battery. Same milestone for the lower core stage coming up at T-minus 1 minute and 30 seconds. Right now, the 4-person Artemis II crew is 248,000 miles away from the moon. And if all goes well, they will fly by it in 6 days.
TLS is go for core stage to internal power.
All right, there's the rocket's core stage, which houses 3 flight computers, is now on its own power. There's no more hold time because there's no more margin on these batteries. So we would have to recycle back to T-minus 10 to recharge if we had a hold.
One minute.
Right now, the rocket does not know what the T0 is, but coming up at T-minus 33 seconds, control shifts from the ground launch sequencer to the rocket's onboard autonomous launch sequencer, or ALS. The rocket will count itself down, but honor any holds that could come from the ground. Now, shortly after liftoff, Houston will take control of the rocket, and my colleague Gary Jordan will take over commentary.
TLS go for ALS.
Great call out. The rocket is on its own. 4 brave explorers ready to ride the most powerful rocket NASA has ever launched. Sound suppression water is flowing.
15.
And here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7. RS-25 engines lit. 4, 3, 2, 1. Booster ignition and liftoff. The crew of Artemis II now bound for the moon. Humanity's next great voyage begins.
Good roll pitch.
Roger, roll pitch.
Houston now controlling the flight of Integrity on the Artemis II mission around the moon.
Integrity, AMT high. AMT high.
On time, passing 30 seconds into the flights. Integrity passes the alternate MECO. Target milestone. Mission Control Houston seeing good performance on the 4 main engines. Space Launch System core stage. Integrity, 3 miles in altitude. Traveling more than 1,200 miles per hour. Mission elapsed time, passing 1 minute, approaching max Q.
On, Ponce de Leon. Stan, we have you loud and clear on Ponce de Leon. have you the same.
Communication signal transfer confirmed as Integrity and its crew go supersonic. Approaching 90 seconds into the Artemis II mission. Integrity is 14 miles in altitude, 8 miles downrange, traveling more than 2,600 miles per hour. Minute 50 seconds of mission elapsed time, standing by for main engine throttle down to 85%, ahead of solid rocket booster separation expected at the 2-minute 9-second mark. We see throttle down. Confirmed separation. Main engine's throttling up, guidance converged.
Integrity, guidance converged, performance nominal, upper stage RCS ready. Copy all, Stan. Integrity, SM priming complete. SM priming complete.
2 minutes 45 seconds of mission elapsed time into the Artemis II mission. Thrusters on Integrity and upper stage confirmed in a ready state, ahead of service module fairing separation. 3 minutes into the flight. Integrity, 49 miles in altitude, 78 miles downrange, now passing 5,000 miles per hour. Standing by for launch abort system jettison.
Houston Integrity, good last jettison, great view. Copy jettison, Team Eco 8+02. We see the same on board, Stan. And Houston has you loud and clear on Tigris at the Carmen line. Outstanding, Stan, we have you the same.
3 minutes 50 seconds into the flight of Artemis II, Wiseman, Glover, Cook, and Hansen cross the boundary to space with good comm checks. GPS signals acquired after last jettison now working on internal checks to verify accuracy. Flight Dynamics Officer analyzed the time of main engine cutoff, confirmed at 8 minutes 2 seconds, time of MECO.
I don't know how you react to something like that. It took my breath away. I cried. I couldn't recover. I have never seen anything like that. I have seen some launches before, but I've never seen one with as much power as the SLS rocket. And knowing that the 4 astronauts were on top of that and watching that explode up into space was just absolutely taking my breath away. This truly is humanity at its best. This is what we do. I found myself thinking as I saw the rocket accelerate up into the sky, we do hard things. We attempt the impossible, and we show that we can do it today. It was an unbelievable sight and sound. Of course, the explosion and the steam, but the light, it was incredibly vivid. It was brighter than the sun. It was so bright. And then the sound, and I didn't feel rumbling, but I sort of felt it in my chest. And I think that was the power of the Artemis II mission. I certainly felt that in my soul. And it had me thinking actually about their patch as they were going up. And it's something important that they put on their patch with, for Artemis II, they did an A and 2, and it spells out all. And they did this for all humanity. That's why They are on this mission. They are doing it for all the discoveries they will make, the testing they will do, and I'm so grateful, and I'm just so grateful to be a part of this here today. One person who I know had tears during launch is Stephanie Abrams. She is in Cocoa Beach. And Steph, what was your reaction?
Oh my gosh, I had tears. I'm having them now just talking about it. Hey, Cocoa Beach family, what was that like? Was that amazing? Yes. Did you guys hear the rocket? Yes. There you go, confirmation of hearing.